9proxy is known as one of the more affordable residential proxy providers on the market, but is its quality really worth using? In this video, IPfighter will help you evaluate different types of proxies and verify the quality of 9proxy in real-world testing. Currently, 9proxy offers more than 20 million residential IP addresses, covering over 90 countries worldwide. It allows users to select locations down to the city level, filter by ISP, and supports both HTTP and SOCKS 5 protocols. In addition, 9proxy provides API integration for automation tools handling large-scale tasks such as web scraping, increasing views and traffic, and registering or managing bulk accounts. At the same time, it helps reduce the risk of being blocked, makes it easier to bypass CAPTCHAs, and ensures better security during use. So, what types of proxies does 9proxy offer? Let's find out with IPfighter. Currently, 9proxy provides two main types: IP-based residential proxies and bandwidth-based residential proxies. First is IP-based residential proxy. With this type, you pay based on the number of IPs you use. For example, if you purchase a package of 100 IPs, each time you retrieve an IP, it will be deducted from that package. The key characteristic of this type is that once an IP is assigned from the pool, its maximum lifetime is only up to 24 hours. Sometimes it may even expire after just 2 to 3 hours. This type is suitable for tasks like mass account registration, e.g., Gmail, Facebook, microtask accounts, or any activities that only require proxies for a short period of time. Because the lifetime of these proxies is not stable, you should enable the auto-refresh feature so the system can automatically replace dead IPs with new ones, helping to avoid disruptions to your tasks. The second type is bandwidth-based residential proxy. With this type, you pay based on the amount of data used. How many GB you consume will be deducted accordingly. In addition to the data limit included in the package, GB plans also come with a validity period of 180 days. However, the enterprise plan does not have any time limitation. This GB-based proxy is suitable for tasks that require high-quality IPs and better speed. However, you should avoid bandwidth-heavy activities such as video view boosting or uploading/downloading images and videos, as these can quickly consume data and make it difficult to control costs. In addition, 9proxy also offers Proxy Hub, a tool that helps manage connected devices. You can monitor, group devices, and perform bulk actions conveniently, especially useful for teams that need to scale operations or run automation across multiple devices. In terms of pricing, both the IP-based plans and the GB-based plans from 9proxy are generally considered to be quite affordable. With the IP-based residential proxy plan, you pay based on the number of IPs you purchase. Prices start at around 20 cents per IP for smaller packages and can be significantly discounted when buying in bulk or during promotional campaigns. For the bandwidth-based GB plan, pricing starts at approximately 68 cents per gigabyte. This plan allows unlimited endpoint creation and supports flexible IP rotation. Unused bandwidth remains valid for up to 180 days, making it suitable for tasks such as web scraping or automation. In addition, 9proxy also offers combo packages, IP plus GB, starting at around $25, which are ideal if you need the flexibility to use both options. Overall, 9proxy's pricing is quite competitive, especially if you need to purchase a large number of proxies or run tasks that require scaling multiple accounts. However, they do not currently offer a free trial. Instead, they provide promotions such as bonus 500 IPs or 5 GB when purchasing their best-selling plans for each category. Additionally, 9proxy does not support refunds once the service has been used. Refunds are only considered in cases of system errors or payment issues. In terms of payment methods, 9proxy supports credit cards, debit cards, Google Pay, Apple Pay, cryptocurrencies, and the two-checkout payment gateway. In addition, 9proxy offers a 9proxy wallet feature. You can top up your wallet using crypto or local payment methods and start using it immediately without long confirmation times. A convenient feature of this wallet is auto top-up, which automatically adds funds when your balance is low, helping you avoid interruptions while running tasks. Now I'll guide you on how to get a proxy from 9proxy. For bandwidth-based, GB, residential proxies, it's quite simple. You just need to create a proxy directly on the dashboard and can start using it immediately without installing any application. As for IP-based residential proxies, you can either create a proxy directly via Proxy2Web using a username and password, or download the 9proxy app to set it up and use it through port forwarding. In this video, I'll focus on guiding you through creating IP-based residential proxies using both methods above. First, you need to create an account and log into 9proxy. After logging in, you'll be taken to the dashboard, where you can choose a plan and make a payment based on your needs. Method 1 is to create an IP-based residential proxy via Proxy 2 Web. First, go to the residential proxy section and select IP. Then choose Proxy 2 Web, click Create a Proxy. In the username and password section, you need to create or select a sub-user. This is a sub-account with its own username and password that you'll use for the proxy. You can set limited or leave it as unlimited depending on your needs. Next, in proxy settings, select country/region. For example, you can choose the United States, or select random if you don't need a specific location. If you want more precise targeting, you can further choose the state, city, or ISP. Keep in mind that the more specific your selection is, the fewer available IPs you will have. Then, you can set how long to keep the IP in the duration section. If you don't set it, the system will automatically rotate the IP when the proxy goes offline. If you do set a duration, such as 30 minutes or 1 hour, the IP will remain fixed for that period before rotating. After creating the proxy, the system will display the proxy details on the right side, including host, port, username, and password. In the proxy endpoint generator table, you can choose the proxy format. Then simply copy the proxy information and paste it into your browser or tool to start using it immediately. Additionally, you can reuse your previously assigned IP addresses at any time within 24 hours in the usage history section. If an IP you've used before becomes active again, you can reuse it without being charged for a new IP, helping you save costs. The second method is to create and use a proxy by downloading the 9proxy app to your computer. First, download the 9proxy software and log into your account. Go to the proxy list section, where you'll see a list of available proxy IPs. Here, you can also filter by country, city, or ISP, just like on the web version. Once you've selected a suitable IP, you need to perform a step called forward to port. This means assigning that IP to a specific port on your computer so it can be used. Simply right-click on the IP and choose Forward to Port. There are multiple options such as forwarding to a single port, multiple ports, or automatically selecting an available port. In this case, I'll choose to forward to a single port. Then go to the Forwarding List section to view the list of activated proxies. Here, you'll see the local IP and port. You just need to copy this information and paste it into your tool or browser to start using it. Additionally, the 9proxy app includes a proxy testing feature, allowing you to check whether an IP is working before using it. You can also save IPs to the favorite section or review the list of IPs used within the last 24 hours for reuse. In summary, if you want something fast, simple, easy to use, and accessible across multiple devices, you should go with Proxy 2 Web. You only need to copy the username, password, host, and port to start using it right away. On the other hand, if you need higher stability, better security, and more control over your IPs, the app is the better choice. When using the app, the proxy runs through your machine's local IP, meaning others cannot use it without access to your device. Additionally, you don't need to remember a username or password, just copy the IP and port to use it immediately. And now, let's evaluate the quality of this proxy using IPfighter. When you access the IPfighter website, you'll see detailed information about the IP address, including the country, city, ISP, and browser fingerprints. The information displayed on IPfighter, such as country and city, should match the details you selected when creating the proxy. In this case, I created a proxy in the United States, California, and the returned results are completely accurate. The proxy section showing no indicates that the system does not detect that you are using a proxy. Additionally, WebRTC does not show any signs of leaking your real IP address. As for the quality score of this IP, IPfighter rates it at 90 out of 100. The reason is that this IP address has been blacklisted by 1 out of 20 websites. Next, I'll test the performance to see how fast this proxy actually is. You can use tools like Speedtest, Fast.com, or other similar services to check this. In this case, I'll use Fast.com. Internet speed test and wait for the results to load. As you can see, the download speed of this proxy is quite low, only 5.4 megabits per second. This makes it difficult to smoothly handle heavy tasks such as streaming 4K videos or downloading large amounts of data. In addition, the proxy has relatively high latency, reaching nearly 949 milliseconds under load. This level of ping can cause slow loading, lag, or even timeouts during usage, making it unsuitable for tasks that require fast speed and responsiveness. In summary, this is only the test result for 9proxy's IP-based residential proxy. If you prioritize flexibility in IP rotation, you might consider switching to the GB-based proxy plan. However, actual performance will still depend on the specific IP you are using. Overall, 9proxy's interface is quite user-friendly and provides detailed, easy-to-understand documentation for beginners. As for proxy quality, the IP information appears to be fairly accurate with no signs of leaks. However, performance still depends on the specific IP you are using. In addition, since the IP retention time for both proxy types from 9proxy is only up to around 24 hours, it may not be ideal for those who need long-term account farming or require a fixed IP for several days. Therefore, you should clearly define your needs to choose the most suitable proxy type, or consider purchasing a small package to test before committing to long-term use. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel and motivate me to create more detailed review videos in the future. Also, don't forget to visit the IPfighter website to get discount codes from various proxy providers on the market. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below or contact the IPfighter team for support. See you in the next videos.